Welcome to the PFD Performance YouTube channel. Pretty friggin' deadly. Alright, well, I guess it's been a while since we've had an update, and we've been kind of busy, and we've been slacking a little bit on the video side of things, just trying to strike that balance of getting stuff done versus filming. So I think big update here is the back end of the car is mostly together. We took an Instagram photo and made a story. I'm trying to get these wagon tail lights to work. We thought we had a fix. This one didn't quite work. And these are notorious crappy GM design. But Danny tinted the tail lights, and I think he nailed it. They're not so dark that we're gonna have an issue with the cops and tint rules, but it at least takes the sharp redness out of them. Did the same with the third brake light. Got a little polishing up to do, but we got the wiper arm on. So the last thing left for the hatch is gonna be the trim piece that goes right here with the hatch button and all that good stuff. But the back bumper's on. We got that trim piece back on. We painted that one black. Got this trim on. We painted it black. Plus, I mean, we got the wheel liners in, so we had to see what it was going to look like with the bronze wheels on it. I think it's going to look sweet. One thing we're toying with is I went with coupe rears. I got a full set of coupe wheels. They're 10 inches wide instead of 9.5 for you CTSV guys. And the offset's just a little bit different, so we got a slight poke. So we're gonna have to see what things are like with ride height. And we might have to switch this out a little bit, although it does look pretty good. As long as we don't have tire rub issues, I think we're gonna roll with this. All right, also, we blasted apart the headlights so that we could trim match the inside and get rid of that bright chrome. Got one little touch up on the other one of those, and painting the bezel that goes around here for the steering headlights that would then poke through there. We're gonna paint that black, so we gotta finish that up. Also tinting the amber park light lens that goes here. Again, not going like full black, but just enough to take the sharp contrast off. And then the rest of the parts are painted. So purely out of excitement and wanting to see what this looks like, I am going to see if I can remember how all of this goes back together. It wasn't that long ago that I took it apart, but I've got a short memory and I'm sure I'm gonna forget. But we might as well get going so we can see what it looks like. I'll set you up for a time lapse and we'll cross our fingers and hope for the best.
Can't stop me now, can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground.
All right, well, I'm pretty stoked here. You guys ready? I think this looks pretty friggin' deadly. It's definitely what I had in mind. So, got some things to do, some errands to run, so I think we're gonna leave it off here for now. But yeah, I can't wait to bolt this thing on. Catch you guys later. All right, well, it's been a little while and we've been pretty busy. So I've got some work coming up. So I needed to worry more about getting things done than videotaping, unfortunately. So, bit of an update. We're doing stuff. So, since the front bumper was off and everything for paint, we disassembled this a little bit more for a cam swap. So, I guess high level, we pulled the rad. We disconnected the one line that goes for the cooler to the bottom of the rad. We left the AC intact. We left the power steering cooler hooked up. So pretty much need to take everything off the front of the engine, except we only need to loosen the alternator side. We had to lower the oil pan just a little bit to be able to get this pickup bolt in the oil pump. And then a fair amount of pulling on the crank gear. And we're about ready to pull the cam plate, put the dowels in, cross our fingers that no lifters fall in, and then we can put the new camshaft in. On the top side here, since we're doing injectors and the pulley swap, we took the whole supercharger off just to make some room for pulling off the valve covers as well for the valve springs. So over here, we've got our table of parts. Heat exchanger pump, heat exchanger tank, new heat exchanger, catch can, balancer and lower pulley, upper pulley, timing set, camshaft, push rods, valve springs. Had to go out and get a new tool for installing the balancer. I didn't have one for an LS. Actually, I didn't have one in general. So then we've got our headers and exhaust, O2 extensions, spark plug wires, gaskets, injectors, new old air filter, because the green one that's on the car right now is looking a little dirty, and some steering wheel paddle shifters that need to get put on. Other than that, we've got the supercharger disassembled here. As you can see, I didn't have a catch can installed before because the inside of the supercharger is gross. So we'll try and clean that up a little bit, and hopefully our new catch can helps us keep that a little cleaner. As far as the snout goes, we pulled off the 3-inch factory pulley. Just gonna head to a buddy's shop with a shop press to press that back on. Found out I had the old spring-loaded isolator. That was a surprise. I thought from memory that that had been dealt with, or confirmed that I didn't have the spring-loaded one, so I got to do a parts run. Luckily, Davenport here in Calgary has some in stock, which is super convenient. The other thing on the to-do list is I got to track down a little bit of plate aluminum so I can fab up some heat exchanger tank reinforcement plates to weld onto the tank there and prevent it from collapsing under higher boost. But I think that should cover it all. I'm probably just going to dive into putting some of this stuff back together just for the sake of time, and cross our fingers that it all goes smoothly. If it doesn't, I will maybe stop and take a video. Anyway, we'll catch you later. Thanks again for sticking with us. Once again, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you on the next one.